Sure. So I think this is a challenging lesson, and students need lots of opportunities to make sense of it. So for example, on this last day of lesson 3, we started with a do now. Then the students talked at their table about our evidence, our results from our dialysis for the making sense questions. Then we did a scientist circle where we revisited those questions as a whole group, and the kids mapped them themselves. Then they went back to their tables again and had the chance to talk with their group members about starch and glucose molecules and what they saw. We revisited that again as a whole class. And then the students met in random groups at the whiteboard to kind of piece that together. And then they followed that up with a reflection as part of their exit ticket today. So there's a lot of opportunities for the kids to continuously have those conversations and be making sense of those ideas.
Because we get to talk about it so many times and we get to talk to it together, it's much more easier to get it put in my brain because it's from my peers. It's also something I said it myself. I get to write it down myself. I get to explain it myself. And doing what comes from my mind, what first pops in my brain, it stays in my brain. What a teacher puts in my brain, it's harder to understand and focus on, especially for everyone, myself. It's much easier for when someone explains to me and I get to put my hands on it and what my brain thinks myself, so that it gets more stuck in my mind and it's much more helpful.
How do you help it not feel redundant?
So the ideas that we're pushing here, right, are challenging, and the kids need a lot of chances to be wrestling with these ideas. But because it's going to be coming up so many times, it's okay to kind of keep it short and then move on, because I know the kids are going to hit it in multiple conversations in multiple different ways. I'm a big, I use timers constantly, mainly for myself, but also to just keep it moving for the kids. For example, for their do now, when they walk in, they have a 3-minute timer for that, and that's just the expectation, it's over. When we're doing any kind of discussion at their table, it's usually 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. And that's enough for them to talk and then revisit, because I know it's going to come back again. And that also keeps them on task and focused with their conversations. This is also where I think it's really important. They have time at their tables. They have time with their whole groups. They have time to get up and work on whiteboards. They have time to reflect individually. So nothing gets too dragged out, I guess.